Hey everyone, welcome to the Kel-n-rich show. This is my wife Kel.
Hi.
My name is Rich, and we're here to do a little bit of a game. This is actually how we produce our videos in terms of first reactions for Kel. Occasionally, there'll be first reactions for both of us. I'd say about 25% of the time, because either I know the songs that are being requested by you, the audience, or it's songs that I kind of know, I kind of think and then I hear it and I go, oh yeah, I know that. But to Kel, it's usually new. So what we've discovered is that Kel doesn't know what most of North American radio listeners through the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and today know or are accustomed to. So we have a little game. Here's my pad. The game is called, Has Kel Heard This Song? Because a lot of times I'll shout out across the house, Kel, you've heard Heart Barracuda, right? And in the case, like, she didn't. No, that's a fish though, right? It's a song about a fish. No, really, you haven't heard Barracuda? Like, dung, 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 and I'll start doing all this stuff. And she'll go, no, I don't think so. Play a little bit for me. And we'll come in, and I'll play her a little bit of the song, and she'll look at me and say, sorry. So,
No.
this is either going to be, nope, haven't heard it. Not really, I don't think. Maybe I heard it in passing, but I definitely haven't heard the whole song. Or, yes, I know it. All right, ready to play, Kel?
Ready.
All right, sweet. So the first one has been requested, and this is how we filter requests. What we're involving now you guys in the process to see actually how this happens. Okay, and I'm not going to ham it up. I'm not going to go, what? You don't know that song? But I will be surprised, especially when last night I asked her. I said, "So 3 Dog Night." She kind of, "Joy to the World," and she said, like joy to, no, what did you say? See, I can't even do it. Joy to the world. Yeah. Yeah. All that. And I just kind of
The
go,
Christmas song.
oh my God, that's the reference for Joy to the World. Okay, right. Maybe 3 Dog Night did a version of Joy to the World. I don't know, like that. I don't think so. This is Thin Lizzy.
Oh, I've been waiting for Thin Lizzy for like 40 years.
Oh my God. The boys are back. The boys are back in town.
I can say I probably know this one.
Do you know it?
I'm pretty certain, but if you play a little clip, I'm pretty sure I'm going to say yes. If it's
Okay.
the one I think it is.
Ears on?
Ooh, I like the ears on part. By the way, if you want to make a request, head off to the website, knr.wtfnoah.com, and there you can post up some lyrics, put in your request, or if you have a question, you can ask Kel-n-rich.
Yeah, just a little tab that says Ask Kel-n-rich about relationship, something personal, about creativity, about anything you want to know from us. It's an open forum.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
No requests on that page, though, please.
No requests on that page. Don't pull an end around. It's not a It's not a place to make your song request.
That's what we have the request engine
Good
for.
God.
It's been happening
A lot.
just a little bit. Okay, no, I don't think I know that part. I know the chorus. Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Okay, so that's
I don't think I've heard the whole thing, though.
okay, so that's a not really. Okay.
Yeah, I know the chorus.
Okay. So,
I've walked in on that one several times.
okay, well, it'd be good to maybe do a live version. We can always do that as a first reaction. We can do a festival concert kind of,
Oh, I
where
like
they're in the
those.
middle of 500,000 people.
Yeah,
and then,
so fun.
So those versions are really cool.
Yeah, that's
okay.
good.
So that's a not really. Sorry to move away from the microphone there. Okay, the next one. This one has been requested a lot, and this one is by a band. This is by a band that whose lead singer I actually went to school with.
Huh.
And it's Aaron Lewis. He and I knew each other, not well, but we were the same grade, and I think it was the same. He may have been a year younger. No, he was in the same grade, and eventually, I believe he went to another school. But we knew each other, and we did some sports together.
What's the band?
The band is Stained. Okay, so this is going to be.
I've heard of this band.
Okay, so you may have heard this song before.
It's possible.
All right, here we go. This is It's Been a While. One of my favorite songs.
Oh, really?
Like, of all time.
Oh.
Here we go.
Heard it. Yep. Love this song. Yeah, love this song.
Okay, so that's a yes.
That's a definite yes.
So what we'll do is we'll find a live version to
Sure.
do as a first reaction. Okay, so that has to be really fading here. So that's a live version of Stained. Okay, it's been a while. That's been requested probably dozen times, maybe 24 times.
That's a yes.
Yeah, Aaron Lewis is one awesome guy. All right. Molly Hatchet.
No, definitely heard of. Never.
Yeah, now remember, she's heard of it as in the band name because she reads all the comments.
All the comments.
So that doesn't count.
No.
Have you heard of it? Oh yeah, I know Molly Hatchet.
No, I don't know Molly Hatchet.
Great band from the 70s, and they actually still tour. Yeah, a couple of at
fun.
least one death in the band and some lineup changes. This is Flirtin' with Disaster. Ready?
Yep. No.
Okay, I can't play a lot of the song, guys, or else we're gonna get play matched.
Yeah, we got play matched over 10 seconds.
Yeah, here we go.
Yes.
You know it?
I know that part.
You know that part? Okay, so let's just do a little bit more of it to make sure that it's the right song.
I don't know that part.
Okay, cool. So we can either do that or we can do a live version.
The
All right.
chorus, I've heard a few times.
Okay.
So I'd say not really.
So that's a not really. And we can do, I'm just going to put live. All right, sweet. So if you guys want to, if you want to find a really sweet link for the live version, let us know.
That'd be good.
So here's the thing. We did Freebird, and I chose Oakland versus Nebworth. I had no idea that there would be such a fight.
Oh.
People are like, Nebworth is better. No, Oakland's better. And I think most people like Nebworth better, but for our purposes, I liked Oakland better. So my choice.
I thought it was fantastic.
We'll go back and do it again.
I thought it was amazing.
And the most incredible thing, which I was kind of freaked out about,
Oh, yeah, this was weird.
we've done 740 songs, about 690 videos. Never once did we post a video. It got blocked after 10 people saw it, or 10 people gave thumbs up. It got blocked worldwide. I got the notice. I got the email. I was like, no, what? Because it was the live version of Freebird from Oakland. So I'm kind of all bummed out and stuff and trying to figure out how we're going to actually, post that one and why it got blocked. There's so many versions of that online and stuff. And all of a sudden,
a day goes by.
not even 10 hours. I didn't file a dispute. I didn't say boo. It comes back up.
Totally.
Never once. And I just felt the power and the influence of Ronnie Van Zant and all the people shining down on us going, you guys are doing a great thing. Here you go.
Well,
It was amazing.
that song was so
Freaked me out.
inspiring that I went and downloaded the piano music.
Yeah, she totally did.
I'm
She
gonna learn
totally
it.
did. All right, let's do one more. Okay. ELO. It's like the week of ELO,
I love
Electric Light
ELO.
Orchestra. Okay.
Right.
I love ELO.
them. I
love
love
them. And
Yes.
I love a lot of bands that aren't well known. ELO happens to have a pretty special place in my heart and in my body and in my soul.
Yes,
Jeff
Mr.
Lynne.
Blue Sky is now the ringtone on my phone.
Totally.
Does-
I called. She's like, hey, Rich, can you find my phone? Can you just call it? So I call it. It was Mr. Blue Sky.
Yeah, it's
She's a
my
keeper.
childhood anthem.
She's a keeper. All right. Little Ozzy. Okay. Ozzy's been recommended lots. And I'm going to play a song that he did with Lita Ford. Okay.
Okay.
And it's called Close My Eyes Forever. Since, even though you have a limited exposure to 70s, Kel was born 1975. So you figure what was being played on the radio.
No, there was no radio.
So, but what was, if she heard the radio, she didn't get into listening to a radio until top 40 in the 80s. Madonna, Prince, just keep going with Michael
George
Jackson,
Michael.
Georgia Michael, just all of that, which is really good music, pop music and things like that, and some amazing artists. But did she hear Ozzy? Well, if
No.
Ozzy was in the top 40, it would have to be a certain station that plays a little harder music, a little more metal and things like that. So let's give it a go. Ready?
Okay.
This is Close My Eyes Forever.
No.
Okay. I'll do the chorus. Or
No. No. No.
that is a nope. Nope.
No.
Doesn't surprise me, but oh my God, not growing up and listening to the sound of Ozzy on the radio and Black Sabbath on the radio or on CDs or cassettes or 8-tracks or
It's true.
it's mind-boggling.
I know.
Not really mind-boggling. It's one of the subscribers kind of set a good context for it. He's like, it doesn't surprise me knowing the era that she grew up in that she wouldn't hear a lot of Black Sabbath or Yes because kind of missed it. And by that time on the radio, a lot of stations weren't playing that stuff. That was like dad's music, as they call it.
My parents were also anti-drug, anti-marijuana, anti-alcohol, no parties, no nothing. Satan's music, gonna go to the devil. Like, it just was so ridiculous.
And also your network of families and things. It was kind of a
There was
close-knit.
music was not a part of what we did.
Yeah, and we're explaining this. We'll explain this for the new viewers. Okay, if you're joining us, thank you so much. You want to do one more?
Yeah, one more.
Okay.
It just was a really controlled life.
Oh my God, I didn't do telephone line.
Okay.
Sorry guys, I just totally gapped. Here we go, telephone line. ELO, Electric Light Orchestra.
No. No. No.
Okay, that's a nope. That's been recommended by us since we started doing ELO, even before it, probably 80 times.
I love ELO.
All right, so there you go. There you go.
I love ELO.
So
Just a minute.
Jeez.
I just love them so much.
Jeff Lynne and the gang would be very happy to hear you say that.
I love them.
Careful, because it'll get play matched.
Stop! 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 Oh, that's Now That We're Dead by Metallica was my other ringtone.
That's my ringtone. All right. All right, so we'll do...
Let's do one more. Just quickly, because it's fun.
She wants to do one more. All right. So what else do I have? Oh, from the 90s. Again, this would be alternative, but you know what? No, let's do this one. Let's do this one. Yeah, we'll do it.
Okay.
This is Bush. Come Down.
No.
Okay, that's a kind of a hard, obscure part.
No.
Still similar. Hold on.
No.
Same.
No.
It's a big instrumental. If you want to get his voice.
No. No.
That's a nope, nope, and nope. That's a separate category. That's stop asking me. I don't know it.
Sorry.
No, that's cool.
That was a good interpretation.
That's totally cool. Did I nail that?
You totally did. You might know me just a little
Okay,
bit.
3 nopes, 2 not reallys, and a yep.
So far, my batting average is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10
10
nopes.
nopes out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So you're batting 49%.
That's okay. I'm all right with that because this is my new music conservatory. This is my musical education with all of you. And I'm radically changing as a musician. And I came to a conclusion last night that I am going to be by far a much better musician now after my long Sleeping Beauty musical sleep of 2 decades.
Yes. And a couple of points. A couple of
I'm going to rip that shit open like it's never been done before.
I know you will. I know you will. Mm-hmm. I know you are. So there was a question: is Kel practicing guitar? I'll answer that after this. The blues.
This was a wonderful email.
This is my part. The blues came before rock and roll. Before rock, the roll is the lovemaking. The rock is the music. The roll is the lovemaking. Rock and roll, right? So, to musicians in the 50s and 60s were playing blues, 12-bar blues, and they were adding certain elements to it. That's the seed of rock and roll. So there was a question that came on Ask Kel-n-rich, and it was, will you guys be interested in doing blues songs? And our knee-jerk reaction was no. And now I'm thinking about it and going, you know what? To complete this kind of
yeah, that's true.
Incubation, if you will, we're going to need to bring you back to, and you I'm going to complete my sentence, bring you back to where the
It
roots
all
of rock and roll started,
Right.
and then into hard rock, progressive rock, and then then it just went splitting into genre, subgenre,
Right,
subgenre,
that's
subgenre.
probably a really good idea. Thank you
Yeah.
for the
Yeah,
for the
and
comment and the question on the website.
There's been so many that we've read the last 3 days. I can't remember
It's
who you
also
are. Give
helpful.
yourself a shout out for
Yeah.
for bringing that front and center to us. That was a really, really good point, and you're absolutely bang on. And I've been kind of feeling like there was something missing, and it is missing. What I was going to say before was, she knows Chuck Berry. She knows Elvis.
I
She
do.
knows music from the 50s because
do.
that stuff
It
was.
shocks him when I sing it. He's
Oh
like, "Where
my
did you
God, she
learn
knows
that?"
the entire Dirty Dancing soundtrack before Dirty Dancing ever hit, because there was that music played in the house.
No, there was only
Not in the
one
house?
place that music was played, and that was Contraband, played by my dad when he and I were alone in his vehicle.
I missed that part of the story.
Because we never really talked about that.
No, we didn't.
No,
okay.
there was
Because
no music
you
in
never
the
explained
house.
it to me. Yeah, this is when Kel started to give me the reason why she didn't know the music in drips and drabs when we weren't even a couple yet, and we'd be at work, and I'd turn on something, and I'd be like, Kel, remember this song? And she would just say, no, I don't know it. And I'd go, what? How can you not know that song? And then it started.
So,
And I heard you say that you used to listen to those types of songs. Give us some.
So here's what it is the past life that I had until my mid-30s, where I was harshly judged and a lot of control by a lot of people, and that happened as a child. It moved into my teenage years. It moved into my relationships. It was a cycle of behavior that I couldn't seem to get away from, and all these people around me wanted their way. So I adopted a not talking about it policy, because the situation was much, much, much worse than anyone could imagine. So to try to explain to somebody that I just met
I'd worked with, I would imagine.
the intricacies of the nature of the problem is too overwhelming for people to understand or cope with, or even begin to make parallels to in their own lives. So I tended to hold information back because it's too much. And this is one of those cases where you're getting pieces of the story, and sometimes there's pieces like that where we've talked about so much, it's like it's just one more ridiculous piece of information on what is already a ridiculous story. So
That's your story, but it's
but the thing of it is it was 4 decades. So now that I'm in this position with you and with all of you, where I live the life that I've always dreamt of, with the man that I've always dreamt of.
whoop whoop. I win.
And now I'm getting to revisit music because I have a lot of regrets about my music career. And I have a lot of resentment. So now I'm getting to relive that, and it's the ride of a lifetime. And all this music that's been running around in my head since I was about 4, I now know what I'm going to do with those epic music tracks that are in there. I know what needs to happen with them now. I had no way of knowing before. And my creativity it's doubling every day. So I'm writing, I'm painting, I'm playing, I'm practicing, and I'm waiting for the next instrument to arrive.
To get back to an incomplete thought earlier, this will happen. We don't have a script. We're riffing here, and we're really just having a conversation with you guys like it would be
Our friends.
across the table or sitting, in the park or whatever, just rapping. Kel had an amazing gift bestowed upon her. The gift was Pinky. I can't see
No,
it.
you
It's
can't
it's
see
it's
Pinky.
the other guitar, and it's in the other many other videos.
It's my
And
pink electric guitar.
that came from a very beautiful, loving,
Wonderful.
wonderful family
Wonderful
in
family.
Texas, the Johnson family,
Yes.
as well as all the accoutrement that went with the guitar. So
Yes,
it's a
all the
mini
little-
pink Strat and Mustang version 2, second generation amp, and tuner that's
Got the
monogrammed.
K&R logo on
God,
it.
just
Just
unbelievable.
spoiled.
So she started practicing, and what she realized, you know what? I'm gonna let you talk about it. Let's finish with this.
What I realized is that my skill on the guitar comes from my skill as a cellist. So I have a natural ability and a crossover from cello to any string instrument, because I can also play the viola and the cello, because once you can learn one, you can learn them all, blah, blah, blah. But I realized that in order to speed the process up, I need a piano, because the piano is where everything comes together for me, because I'm so proficient on it. So that's where we're at. It's time to look at that. And now that I can do what I want, I know the digital piano that I would like to have, because it integrates in terms of computer technology and music, all sorts of music creation programs and this and that and blah, blah, blah.
Blah blah blah.
So that is essential to my learning. And then the cello would be next.
Right. So
But they all have to plug in.
So let's just resolve the whole guitar. Why they started seeing you playing guitar
Yeah.
and learning, and then what happened?
So I've been practicing, but the problem is that I don't have enough time. So I'm manufacturing small lumps of practice, but I need a teacher, because the guitar is not my first instrument. So in order, I think, to be better at the guitar, to understand the musical dynamics of what I need to learn, I need to play the piano, because I sat down at one of our clients' baby grand last week, and already my playing is changing. So I was playing scales and arpeggios, but they were not scales and arpeggios, not like classically, like
they were not.
precise. They were very different, and
Yeah.
they were just coming out of me. And I wasn't trying. Before, I was trying to play a classical arpeggio. I'm not trying to play these. They're just coming out. I need a piano.
Yeah. So looks like we're doing that. So please understand that we moved from Canada December, really January 2018. We sold everything, including all the assets of the business that we owned. We basically almost cashed out and came here, and she could not work for 18 months. So you can imagine what that would do to even a windfall that would happen from selling assets of a business, one income, and I was starting from scratch here. So I was going back to my roots as a kinesiologist and a personal trainer and a body worker. And there's only so much you can do when you're new to an entire city and literally a new country. Even though I'm an American, I was born here and left in 1999 to move to Canada. So, we started over. And this whole channel just emerged. If you don't know the story, just watch our other videos, especially the first ones, the Dream Theater, Barstool Warrior, At Wit's End, S2N, Pale Blue Dot, etc. It explains the story, and you'll catch it along the way. We're not going to take the time here. So we're building, and then this monster happened, which is a great, beautiful,
Our
awesome,
musical monster.
as Kel would say, sparkly monster.
It's our sparkly monster.
And it's incredibly time-consuming, but it's an unbelievable, if we'll call it a hobby, but we're really going to call it a cause, because we're in contact with many people that are not as fortunate to be able to just kind of get up literally out of a seat, go drive a car, go to work, even think clearly because of medications and things. And other people are just loving what we're doing, that we're giving them a revisitation of a second childhood or a nostalgia from Lord knows what. It spans the genre of people that are literally saying, keep doing what you guys are doing because it's keeping me alive. No exaggeration. No exaggeration. Even though it sounds pretty sensationalistic, it's not. And it brings us to our knees. Yeah. And then there's people that just say, I am binging on you guys. Please don't stop. And anything in between. So it's a work in progress. And
I feel
Kel's gonna carve out time when she can. So thanks for the question. This was actually Mr. Wainzinger's question, I believe, about Pinky.
Yeah. So I've been practicing, but
I think
it will go better once I can sit down with the piano and the guitar. So I feel that is the next step that needs to happen in my musical Jedi Academy.
Excellent.
Thanks for asking.
Oh, yeah, this is from Ariel.
Hi, Ariel.
Age 37 from Argentina. Let me turn this. How is Kel liking how to play guitar? I'm sure a lot of people have asked this, but I want to hear about her experience.
There you go.
There you go.
Pinky. I'm just really slow. So I don't see these fingers, this hand. I'm also right-handed. So I know that this is the control, but these are the notes, and this left hand doesn't work the same as the right hand. So she's slow to go. I don't see myself spidering across the guitar anytime soon. But I love it. I love the way it sounds. I love plugging it in. I love turning on the brain, the amp. Yes, it brings me great joy.
Yeah, so you can imagine it's the first touches into it, and it's quite fun to watch her. But
I think I can pick it up. Like I can pick the songs up quite quickly.
Yeah, the basic
good.
melodies. Yeah,
and it's coming.
Definitely.
It just all of you know who play anything. It is a time issue. You must put in the time on the instrument, or it doesn't work.
There you go. All right.
So,
well, hey, thank you for the for spending time with us here and watching us through the video and listening to the inner workings of our world here. We really appreciate it. We feel connected to so many of you and appreciate all your support. And thank you, Steve, for the information on the lights. We angled them up and it washed out our faces and he told us, and he actually,
it was a beautiful email. Thank you. It was so beautifully written and so helpful. Thanks for taking the time.
And I want to give him a shout out for his last name because it was awesome.
Great.
I don't want to go without doing that.
Anytime any of you submit anything to us, we read it. Sometimes you get a response and sometimes not. It depends how much time we have.
Yeah. Steve, it looks like Zelly. Szeli, or Jelly. And I'm telling you guys, Steve took snapshots, I guess screenshots of the videos and showed us where the break in
the
lighting was from video to video.
It was amazing.
And it was like,
thank you so much for your interest and your effort.
Because it was like, oh, that's when I did that, because it looked like we were too shiny here. So you guys are directing us. We feel so connected to you. It's a lot of fun, and we just really appreciate you. And we're going to just keep working hard for you because it comes back to us. Yes. Like Kirk Hammett would say, it's like an infinity symbol. It's like I'm putting the music out. It's going out to the audience, and it's coming back into me. And, you know, and then when asked, that's really brilliant, Kirk. That's really enlightening and insightful. He said, yeah, the guy that told me was actually on acid.
I love you. Thanks so much. And thank you so much. We love all of you. Thanks for being here.
Later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.